There were some really great songs that came out during my childhood when I was a young boy and a young man, and this one uh, hits home for a lot of us, because it's one of those songs that when we were younger, we kind of thought it was funny, and yeah, it is what it is. But now that the shoe is on the other foot, this song tears me up. I mean, it does. It tears me up. It tears me up because of the truth and honesty behind it. It is a true depiction of my life, and to be honest, I think every man, every father, how we get changed by our growing up and having our family, right? It definitely impacts us all. And so Mr. Harry Chapin came out with a song called "Cats in the Cradle." And yeah, it's a tough song to listen to now at my age. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there can probably relate to it, but let's give it a shot. Give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, ring the bell, so you get notifications of my next recording that I'm putting up. But let's listen to Mr. Harry Chapin singing about cats in the cradle.
A child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking before I knew it. And as he grew, he'd say, "I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you." And the cat's in the cradle and a silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, son. You know we'll have a good time then. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, "Thanks for the ball, Dad. Come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw?" I said, "Not today, I got a lot to do." He said, "That's okay," and they walked away, but his smile never dimmed and said, "I'm gonna be like him, yeah. You know I'm gonna be like him." And the cat's in the cradle and a silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, we'll get together then, son. You know we'll have a good time then. Well, he came from college just the other day, so much like a man I just had to say, "Son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while?" He shook his head and he said with a smile, "What I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please?" And the cat's in the cradle and a silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. Well, I've long since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. Said, "I'd like to see you if you don't mind." He said, "I'd love to, Dad, if I can find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids have the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you." And as he hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and a silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then.
It's hard to hear. It's hard for me anyway to listen to this song. Grew up listening to it, thought it was great when I was a young man, you know. But now that I'm an old man and the shoe's on the other foot, like I said before, it's hard to hear for me. I don't know. Is it hard for you guys too? Do you guys have the same emotional reaction to this? My boy is just like me. Just had a conversation with my son yesterday, right along these lines. Right along these lines. And now what's worse is it's going on to my grandkids as well. My oldest grandson's turning 16. Man, where did those years go? In a blink of an eye, they were gone. Pay attention to your family, friends. Pay attention to your family. That's all I'm going to ask you to do. All right, well, give us a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Sorry to bring you down with this song. It's a good song. It's one we needed to listen to. Jim did a great job singing it, great job writing it. It's amazing how these songs in our lives can evoke such reactions from us and get in there and mix our emotions around. Okay, I gotta find something more upbeat.